Hey guys, we went over a lot of markets. I'm just going to do a quick video because we went over a lot of markets in the live session today. But hey, I was just looking at the peso. This is one we missed. We had that big move, on the election. We got this pullback. Um, you guys, anytime you get a big move like this and then you pull back a little bit within the range of that move, you usually get a nice buying opportunity. But on this candle right here, that was a nice swing setup. So it looks to be, I don't. It's tough to say that this is the top. So there's probably more upside here. I think that's one we need to pay attention to. All right. I guess let's go over the dollar. I still think the fact that we made a higher low here after making new higher highs, that should be enough to probably propel us to another higher high above here. So I still think the move to 100 or par makes a lot of sense. Now, obviously, we double topped here today, and we could certainly fall back lower. But the trend is still bullish, so I still like being dollar. I am long dollar futures. I still like being positioned long the dollar overall. All right, we're long dollar yen. This was another great call that we had. We said basically you get above this 104 and a half area, you're going to test, 107 and a half, which we're just shy of that level now. And then potentially, see, now you can see that the 200 days come down, but I think a move back to pi is even possible. And that would retrace about, a good portion of this move lower. So we'll see. But I want to, we are long. I like buying dips here in dollar yen. And it looks like this is a pair that I've been going back and forth on, the pound versus the yen. So, we like to play these bands, the top of the bands when we're in a downtrend. So this is an area where we could potentially fail, like we did here before Brexit and again here. So just because we get a little bit of a poke through, the point is this is the area to look for a lower high. Um, but also, if we get much above this area, then just like the dollar yen, you want to think about a move back to the 200 or at least back to 140, 139. So that's 600 pips, that 6,000 pips. Um, I don't know if that's something that I want to sit around for. Um, what did I say? No, 600 pips. So the way to play it though on the hourly is, we bought pretty well on the dip, and then kind of wish I would have stayed with it. So we'll see. This wasn't an uptrend all day today. If you break this 8, maybe we can get a move in Tokyo lower. But if you are playing this from the short side, you're a little bit contrarian still, so keep it light. And then if we break the 8, we could roll back through um, to the 30. And then, we've been short the euro, which is the same view as the dollar, right? The opposite view. So sold into the rally, got covered up. I want to resell the next bounce, and this is the hourly chart. So anything back here towards 110 makes a lot of sense. And then it's the same for a lot of these other pairs that were short, pretty oversold euro. So we've been covering the last few days down here. I need a bounce there to resell. Looks like I had another great long-term call, that this was probably the top of the market. That was my call up here, that this was probably the high, the blow off top. And now that looks like that's the case. So the weekly cycles rolled over. We broke the 8, which is very healthy for the bears. And this is good. We're making good money here. And this is a position that I want to trade for a while, because I think we can see the 80 level, and That's a nice move. So we'll see if we break these bands on the daily. Then again, I think the next move is back here towards 82. And in the meantime, do not be afraid of rallies or shortable. I love how the pie and the 200's all above the market rolling over. So I just need a bounce now to get involved again on the short side with more size. New Zealand euro versus New Zealand dollar. We've been playing that a little bit. I said 152 in the room today. That's kind of what I'm eyeing. It's about halfway of the move. That would be a nice place to reshort, but I have some on there to short more. I haven't looked at euro yen really. The euro's just been more bearish, so I'd rather, you know, I don't want to be long euros, so I don't really want to play this to the upside. I think there's other names that you can short the euro versus some other things like that we just went over if you want to play that one. I think that's pretty much it from a position standpoint. So we did mix that peso move. I'll try to be more on top of that one tomorrow and the next day, Sunday night. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll talk to you in the morning.